What is Itai-Itai disease? The name itself, Itai-Itai, which translates into it hurts in Japanese, is a stark reminder of the pain endured by those who are affected by it. This disease emerged in Toyama Prefecture, Japan around 1912, primarily affecting the one who residing in rice farming areas. The culprit behind this suffering was cadmium poisoning. Mining activities upstream released cadmium into Jinzu River, contaminating the water used to irrigate rice paddies. Over time, cadmium accumulated in the rice, the primary source of food for the local population. Symptoms of Itai-Itai disease included severe pain in the spine and joints, softening of bones, and kidney failure. The disease took a significant toll on the affected communities. The spread of Itai-Itai disease begins with cadmium, a toxic metal released as industrial waste into the Jinzu River in Japan. This heavy metal found its way into the aquatic ecosystem, accumulating in algae and small organisms. This organism unfortunately became the first link in a tragic food chain, as they were consumed by fish and other aquatic life. The cadmium bioaccumulated, meaning its concentration increased as it moved up the food web. Unaware of the hidden danger, residents used the Jinzu River water to irrigate their rice paddies. Due to cadmium's high water solubility, the rice plants readily absorb the metal, contaminating the staple food of the community. With consistent consumption of contaminated rice, the cadmium level in the bodies of the resident began to rise. This chronic cadmium exposure ultimately led to development of Itai-Itai disease. In essence, Itai-Itai disease spread through a combination of factors: industrial waste releasing cadmium into water source, first. Second is bioaccumulation of cadmium in the food chain. Third is contamination of rice paddies and the staple food. And fourth, the chronic exposure through consumption.
Hi, I'm Serin Kumar Ramadas and my metric is TC20068. So I'm going to explain about the chronology of Itai-Itai disease. Between 1910s and 1940s, mining activities were carried out in Kamioka mines in Toyama Prefecture, Japan. Resulted from the mining activities, cadmium was released into local sources of water and soil. It was released mainly in Jinzu River basin. So, about cadmium, it is actually a byproduct of zinc ore mining, which is highly dangerous when interfered with humans. In 1946, many illness and deaths occurred among the local population living near the Jinzu River basin. Some of the symptoms that were seen on humans were severe bone pain, osteomalacia, which is the softening of bones, and kidney failure. In 1955, the Japanese government recognizes Itai-Itai disease as a public health concern after researchers had found about the disease. In 1960, the researchers confirmed that cadmium contamination from the mining operations was a main factor for the development of Itai-Itai disease. In 1968, the Japanese government labeled the Jinzu River as Special Pollution Control Area to gain more control of the contamination causing severe health problems. Between 1970s and 1980s, the cleanup operations were carried out in Jinzu River and other affected areas to reduce cadmium contamination. Regulations were also implemented to prevent environmental pollution. Between 1990s and 2000s, the cases of Itai-Itai disease declined greatly due to establishment of environmental regulations, improved industrial practices, and healthcare interventions.
Hello, my name is Sri Nation son of Shanmugam. My matrix number is TC20079. Today I am going to present about the impact caused by the mismanagement of waste, which is the cadmium. Mismanaging the cadmium waste can cause softening of bone tissue. This is caused when the PTH, also known as the parathyroid hormone levels, decreases when exposed to cadmium waste. This will cause the human body to release calcium from the bone tissue. Cadmium will interact with human body's metabolism, and it may also cause osteoporosis or osteomalacia. Next, long exposure to cadmium can also cause cardiovascular diseases. Exposure to cadmium may result in hypertension. Long-term exposure to cadmium can increase the incidence of peripheral arterial diseases. Next, mismanagement of cadmium can also cause chronic lung diseases. Inhaling the cadmium-induced air can cause pulmonary inflammation and emphysema. Inhaling for long period of time may cause the lung failure and also can lead to death.